Okay, Mike. First day back of pre-season with the players. What are you looking to achieve in this session and going forward in pre-season?
Yeah, we just had a meeting in the change rooms before. We're not going to go crazy over the next sort of couple of training sessions. We're more trying to make sure, just get a bit of base fitness, make sure that they're happy with the tempo of the sessions. We don't want to have, sort of 18, 19 training and then get to the second session and we've only got 9, for example. So it's a nice couple of easy sessions. Then we've got Long Levens on Tuesday, where we're looking to try a few of the trialists out as well. We've still got a few of the first teamers that are out on holiday, so they're not going to be back for another couple of weeks yet. So we probably won't have a full squad until something like week 3. But then that gives a great opportunity for the trialists coming in and some of the lads that we're looking at the youth team and out with the 16s, which Mike Finan's done a great job with those lads 16. So we've got Sam and Freddie coming in, joining training tonight, and hopefully we can give them some minutes on the game on Tuesday night as well. So it's all good fun. It's nice and exciting at the moment, so we're really looking forward to it.
And tell us about your approach with trialists then. Give us a bit of insight into that. How are they recommended to you, or what are the chances of picking up a gem?
Yeah, a couple are recommended. There's a few that we've looked at the Hartbury situation on Wednesdays. We nearly always go up to the games to have a little look. If we don't get up, then we've got Spence and Phil Clark that have a little look for us as well. So they've got first, second and third. We've got now the youth team that some of them will be going off and playing for Gala Wilton as well. So be any of those that are doing particularly well in men's football, we'll get them across to have a little look in training for Tuesday and a Thursday. But with some of the trialists, they'll be from a first team environment and they're either looking to play at sort of step 3, step 4ish, and they might use us as that vehicle to do that, or as is often the case, they've probably got 3 or 4 clubs interested in them, so they'll go off and spend a week or 2 with different clubs and then come back to us. So we've got a lad called King that we're really interested in. We've got Rex Manning that we're really interested in as well. So it'd be lovely if we could get them along for a couple of training sessions and give them a game as well. So it'd be interesting from a supporter's point of view as well, that coming along to the games and having a look at pre-season and just identifying who they think's decent in the pre-season with the trialists, because I think it matters what they think as well, and we're always keen to bringing people into the club that they like as well.
New face in the coaching setup today, John Brough has come in. Tell us about John and why you've brought him into the club.
Yeah, good bubbly character, lots of experience as a coach. Obviously played at Cheltenham Town, played at Hereford, got all his coaching badges, so he ticks a load of boxes for us. I've known him probably the 25 years now since I returned back to Stroud, Gloucestershire from Cambridge United. So he's a good lad, genuine lad. He's a different voice in the changing room. He can get emotional like we all can. He shows that he cares, and he's got a wealth of knowledge. So we'll be tapping into that. We'll also be tapping into some of his contacts that he's got within the game. I think he's done reasonably well as a non-league manager as well. He's adapted to that. So he's one of those, just in our sort of conversations we've just been having, he's one of those that we're looking at, that if we can tap in to any of the good local players at the local teams as well, then if he doesn't know them, somebody else that he does know will know them. So that's what we're hoping to get out of the partnership as well.
Finally then, just get your sort of opinion from as a professional coach on England's fortunes in the Euros at the moment. What are your thoughts on it? What would you do if you were Gareth Southgate going into Sunday?
Do you know what? I've really looked forward to it, but when I'm not being clever after the event, because I just think that he should have, put people in like Jack Grealish, especially when you know that teams are going to stand off you and block up like the 3 teams have. You've got to be able to have players that can hold the ball, retain the ball, but then be exciting, run at people, get crosses. If your 2 centre halves and the goalkeeper are having the most touches of the ball, I don't think that's great personally. I want my game changers, I want the centre forwards, and I want people like Bellingham on the ball a little bit more. So I've not very often turned off the TV, but I think it was the second game after about 65 minutes, 70 minutes, I turned off the TV and went into the garage and cleaned the garage, because I was so disappointed that they didn't have that energy and they didn't have that tempo. And watching the Georgia game last night and the way that they ran around, and they've got some players obviously with a lot of ability, but I can't understand why we're not up to that sort of level just yet. So yeah, it's been disappointing, if I'm honest. But I know he's got a very difficult job anyway, and everybody's an expert, but I just don't think we've showed enough at the moment.
All right, Mike, well, we'll catch up with you, I'm sure, at some point during pre-season. Good luck for Tuesday. Yeah, we'll catch you soon.
Great. Cheers,
Cheers,
Matt.
thanks.